Imagine you just took someone's life, and you know you not only did that, but you took away someone's son or daughter, father or mother, uncle or aunt, a grandma or grandpa, or maybe even someone's best friend, all because you thought you needed to drink and had to drive home. How would you feel? In a survey of 50 students that I did at my high school on April 20th, 2017, 15 of the 50 kids had been negatively impacted by drinking and driving in some way. I conducted the survey by standing in the doors of my lunchroom and asking each student as they came in until I got to 50. The grades ranged from sophomores to seniors in high school. Drinking and driving is very dangerous, and my goal is to persuade people it isn't worth it. I will try to do this by first talking about how drinking can affect your driving, and next I will talk about how drinking and driving can negatively affect people's lives, and finally I will discuss solutions to drinking and driving and the alternatives to driving drunk. I believe that if we can truly understand there is no reason for drunk driving and there is no other options, the roads will be much more safe for us, our families, and everyone else out on the roads. It is important to understand that we are all not invincible. Anything can happen to us. It is important that we talk about the dangers of drunk driving. We don't do something bad to someone else, or someone else doesn't do something bad to us. Drinking and driving can have a negative impact on your driving. Drinking can impact the physical needs when it comes to driving. It can have an impact on your coordination. Drinking can affect your body's motor skills, whether it involves putting the key in the ignition or walking to your vehicle. Also, loss of eye-hand-foot coordination can greatly affect your reaction time and your ability to react to any situation. Along with reaction is reflexes. Alcohol slows down reflexes and decreases the ability to react immediately. According to 7 ways alcohol can affect your driving skills on DWIMinneapolisLawyer.com, last updated June 18th, 2015, reaction time may slow down by as much as 15 to 25%. Alcohol can also affect the mental skills needed when driving. Alcohol can have a big effect on judgment. Alcohol typically affects the body in a particular sequence. The first part of your body that alcohol affects is the brain, particularly your judgment. Judgment can affect everything you do for the rest of the night. Drinking can also affect your comprehension while driving. Drinking can affect your ability to properly understand or interpret road signs, signals, and situations that need to respond quickly in order to be safe on the road. Alcohol may leave you easily confused or unable to respond in an emergency situation. Drinking and driving can negatively impact your driving skills, which can result in negative impact on people's lives. No one is ever safe when someone is drinking and driving. It can have a lot of negative effects on the person. Driving. Drinking and driving can result in getting DUIs or DWIs. According to QuitAlcohol.com, the dangers of drinking and driving, last updated February 8, 2016, first offense DUIs result in loss of license for 1 year and typically have to go through an alcohol abuse program. People with multiple DUIs will be prosecuted to the fullest ability of the law. DWIs can tend to be worse than DUIs and often result in going to jail. It depends on each individual state's rules. Believe it or not, even though these would not be good to have on a record, people who get pulled over by a cop may be the fortunate ones. Often, drunk driving results in death to the person driving. According to Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, last updated January 26, 2017, in 2014, 9,967 people were killed in alcohol-impaired 9,906 people were killed in alcohol-impaired driving crashes, which is about 1/3 of all traffic-related deaths in America. Drinking and driving can affect the lives of other people as well. Drinking can affect the lives of the person's family. Drinking and driving can badly affect your family. If you were to die doing something like drinking and driving, it would impact your family terribly. It may put them into depression, and things will never be the same again. Drinking can also affect the lives of other people's families that may have been hurt as a result of your drunk driving. Your drunken driving mess. Yeah. For example, if you get in a wreck and kill someone else, the result of another person dying because of your stupid mistake would be terrible. It would also result in you being charged with vehicular manslaughter. You can take away someone's son, daughter, father, or mother, and imagine yourself in that situation. Although alcohol can be very dangerous in anyone's life, fortunately, there are solutions for it. Drinking and driving needs to be acknowledged as something bad and then fixed by the people doing it. Make sure to have a plan before you go out and drink. If you're going out with friends, choose someone to be a designated driver. If you aren't with anyone, maybe choose to use public transportation. Walking would be a good choice if permitting. It's important to plan ahead because according to Kansas law firm LLC, 7 ways alcohol can affect your driving skills, last updated June 18th, 2015. The ability to think clearly, plan ahead, and make sound decisions is just one drink. Sometimes it's reduced with alcohol levels as low as 0.02%, which is just one drink for most people. Don't be embarrassed or afraid to call someone for help. Even though you're underage, even if your parents might be upset, they would much rather have the satisfaction of knowing you're safe than having you get into accidents. So don't be afraid to call them if you have been drinking. Don't be afraid to call friends either. And if a friend calls you, needing a ride, don't hesitate because you may save their lives. Another very helpful option to yourself would be completely stop drinking alcohol. Alcohol is very dangerous on the body. According to the National Institute of Alcohol Abuse on Alcoholism's alcohol's effects on the body, last updated March 7th, 2015, alcohol can have negative effects on the brain, heart, liver, pancreas, cause cancer, and weaken the immune system. It would be very smart to stop drinking or never starting because of the health risks involved. The disadvantages that come with drinking greatly outweigh any possible advantages. There are many ways you can stop drinking alcohol. It's important to inform people that you plan on stopping so that they can help you, such as family members and friends. When starting, it is important to avoid any temptations that may cause you to drink. You need to reward yourself as you progress along the way. It is important to stop and think about the benefits of stopping drinking. Drinking and driving is very dangerous and should be prevented and stopped at all costs for the safety of the person driving and the innocent people around them. Today, I first talked about how drinking can affect your driving. I then talked about how drinking and driving can negatively affect people's lives. And finally, I discussed the solutions to drinking and driving and the alternates to driving drunk. People need to truly understand the consequences of drinking and driving, that there are other options. Once they do, the roads will be much safer. Remember, the next time you're going out to drink, is risking driving home worth the life of a son or a daughter, a father or mother, uncle or aunt, grandma or grandpa, or maybe even someone's best friend?